All right, let's get into part 4 through 7. We're gonna finish it in this little run through. Hey, don't forget to likes and subscribes and all of that if you feel inclined to.
The guy who predicted their success was the same guy who indirectly called them cheaters. This tweet didn't drop any names, but this was posted around the time when SB19 got the #1 spot on MTV's Most Requested Artists for 21 weeks in a row, and this was against much bigger artists. So it was clear which fandom he was talking about. This was only one of the many obstacles they had to overcome, because after all these years, they turned out to be monsters.
His intros and outros get better with each episode.
Sarili ko pa din. Siguro masabi ko hanggang ngayon, nandun pa din siya. Tapos hindi ko pa rin siya natatalo.
I wasn't good enough. Parang sinasabi lagi na, hindi ka pa enough. Hindi mo pa kaya. Ibibigay ko na lang sa'yo. The best nangyari sa akin. Parang,
if you have the chance to be kind, always choose to be kind for everyone.
And that
Real.
brings us back
Not
to
that
this
hard.
moment.
Free. Oh,
Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're new here, you're probably wondering how he ended up there.
When you're spending every day on your own, and here it goes.
I'm just a kid.
Tonight.
Just kidding. Just take a look at this guy. This character literally resembled all 5 members, and the person behind it and all other mind-blowing concepts is Justin. He didn't just come
Yeah,
up with these
wow.
creative concepts, he built them from scratch
draws
and
them.
oftentimes even used frame-by-frame animation.
Animates them. That's
He's
crazy.
a guy who knew what he wants. And we all knew about the song that produced the most iconic rap line in P-pop. Josh gave it so much justice that it made us forget about his other talents in handling interviews,
What do you think is the difference between Filipino boy groups and you guys?
But we couldn't say that we are really better than them because we respect them.
finance, music, gaming, and the world of dance. My favorite part was the imitation of the monsters laugh. This was done by none other than a monster vocalist himself, Stel. He's just one of the best singers I've ever heard in my life because of his versatility. If that isn't a monster to you, then I don't know what is. He's in no mood to be joking. This guy has a voice that sounds like he came straight from the underworld. The dude can literally do everything from singing, rapping, dancing, writing, producing, entrepreneurship, drawing, shooting balls, playing, to flying? Sheesh, that's a monster right there.
Yeah,
Now
Ken-
let's move
Ken
on to
is a
the song
legit
that was
monster.
written out of a laundry routine. This song broke the hearts of many people all over the world, including mine. This easily became their best song ever because it's very relatable. It pays tribute to our loving parents and gives thanks to them for all the sacrifices they've made for us. The impact was so immense that it was sung in many different languages.
Mama, it's been a while, I miss you. What you've been doing, can I call you? I hope you miss me too.
हमेशा हमें ही आगे लगाते हैं इस बार पहले जा सकते हैं ना因为你是我的眼
Crazy.
睛每次世界都在变化无呼吸的原野だから楽にしても泣かないでね安心して任せてよ No te apures más, es hora de descansar, mamá. Mucho has hecho ya, confía. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara.
The melody takes me back to this unforgettable moment. Everyone's family showed up except for Can. Then this happened. This moment was so precious because Ken never expected his family to show up. This made Mapa even more special because it was performed by SB19 together with their families. And behind this universal anthem is the mind of a genius himself, the monster in the center of it all, Pablo. If you have noticed, his name is all over every SB19 song we know. Some people say he's got the Midas touch because every song he made was an instant hit. This is one of the main reasons why they have a fast-growing and dedicated fan base. They garnered a lot of support that they managed to reach the global music scene.
This category is fan voted because music is all about the fans. Now let's get into it. This year's 2021 finalists are the girls from Blackpink, the boys from BTS,
Blackpink, of course.
We have Queen Ariana Grande. Yeah. We have the Filipino boys, Just Like Me, representing SB19. Let's do this. And the ever so incomparable 17. Congrats to all of the amazing finalists. You can vote for your favorite beginning May 10th. Now let's go back to the studio. Yeah.
But despite all the accolades, we can't deny that some people, even P-pop fans, still doubt them. So let me show you something to shut them up. This is the chart of the most viewed P-pop boy group MVs in the first 24 hours. I intentionally didn't put SB19 there because if I did, this happens. Their songs easily occupy the upper half percentile by a large margin.
Oh, crap.
This begs the question, are they just too far ahead of the game? Or are they just...
Ano bang ibig sabihin ng SB? Kala ko sama ng mga bakla eh.
So lahat kayo straight.
Like a cake. Cake pa padating eh.
Kay papangit.
Palagay ka ng tattoo sa mukha. Yung kahit henna lang, tapos nakabahag ka.
Inabot nyo rin ang launching ng SB19. Sana lang sa dulo.
Maganda kasi yung revenge kasi talaga yung success na ipapakita mo sa mga hindi naniniwala sa inyo.
Tama yan.
I've seen enough lives that they are live monsters, man. Watching them on stage is probably it seems to me like a crazy, amazing experience compared to maybe watching the music videos, but I haven't watched a ton of music videos, so there's a bias there.
If I told you that Gento era started way before 2023, would you believe me? This video was taken more than a year ago on SB19's legendary comeback in the Wish Bus. You will realize it when you see it. In a world where choices and chances collide, a concept emerges.
Gento.
It's captivating and mysterious. Or did they, against all odds, became masters of their own destinies? Back in SB19's training days, they loved listening to OPM songs during their breaks and stretching sessions.
Interesting.
Most of them are songs from Ben and Ben. They really looked up to them because of their music. They were simply just humble fans of an already established Filipino band. But after they parted ways and entered their vehicle, SB19 pretty much lost it and became fanboys themselves, which was quite a wholesome sight.
Hey! We met Ben and Ben, bro!
Now they've played music with them.
And Ben and Ben! Pagpasok namin ng sasakyan, tapos biglang lumabas sa sasakyan nila yung Ben and Ben. Tapos lumalapit sila, sabi na, pa-picture tayo. What a coincidence! Mami, sobrang saya ako. Tumatalon talaga ako sa saya. So, pagka nag-collab tayo, Ben and Ben SB19, so Ben19. SB19.
SB19.
And 2 years later,
Of course, Mapa. Ben and Ben have such soft voices, so.
Parang, in short, Philippines pop.
P-pop convention.
this interview wasn't released to the public until the next year because I think the media didn't believe them. Maybe they thought it was impossible to unite all artists in the P-pop scene because it is known to be very competitive. Even fandoms go to war from time to time, and the sheer scale of logistics alone to get everyone on board could make most organizers quit their job. But hey, despite the uncertainty, they managed to pull it off.
So they're behind P-pop Con?
How did they do it? Well, maybe SB19 were just so determined to prove that P-pop is not a competition. It's a community. When they were asked to wear a blindfold on the Halloween of 2019, Pablo said this.
Parang napanood ko na to sa TV. Feeling ko alam po saan tayo pupunta sa Pinoy Big Brother. Ganito yun.
That's hilarious.
Lilipat na tayo sa bahay ni Kuya. Kaya SB sa bahay ni Kuya.
And 2 years later,
Wow. Hello po Kuya. Hello po.
Maligayang pagdating sa aking bahay, SB19.
so they were actually blindfolded for more than 2 years? Anyway, when SB19 entered the Pinoy Big Brother house, they easily became one of the most entertaining guests the show has ever had and gave birth to some very interesting interactions.
So it is Big Brother, like the reality show. That's what I thought it was.
And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, wala ka man ngayon sa aking piling. Nasasaktan man ang puso at damdamin. Mulit-muli sa'yo na aaminin, ika'y mahal pa rin. At kung sakali na muling magkita at marama na mayroon pang pag-asa, mulit-muli sa'yo na aminin. Puso na puso ang magpasya.
Oh, there you go.
Ako ay isang imong Adarna. Napagaling ko ang hari. Dahil dito.
Yep, typical SB19 antics right there. Most of them might not even believe it would happen.
I don't believe in superstitions.
And this created...
Did this man just throw a team 4-star casual Chuck? I love your humor. I love your humor. Dear Lord, I traded Vegeta for this.
All of
Wow, whoever is the crowd, they need a mic.
Alam niyo, before, it was just our dream actually to come here. So do not tour in the Philippines, but you guys are always there. Couldn't thank you enough. We couldn't thank you enough. You guys made us stronger. Thank you.
Yo, not gonna lie, that was a tiny bit emotional. Because, you know, SB19 started from nothing. They were once very young, but they dared themselves to dream. You may call it fate, prediction, or manifestation. But besides that, they also put in the work by practicing more than everybody, improving more than everybody, and sacrificing more than everybody. So this time, I'll let you decide the conclusion of this video. Is SB19 really predetermined? Or do they possess the power to shape their own destiny?
Daming people na nagda-doubt.
Huyo kayo.
You are who you to me now.
Ano ngayon?
Back. He didn't catch me back then, you don't deserve me now.
This is just an ordinary photo of Ken taken back in 2022. But when this music starts playing,
Sana di ka mawalay sa'kin ang aking sinta. I don't need no life, just need you.
Huh. It's a cool cover.
for
Golden,
many years,
golden
kings have
hour.
looked into the heavens for guidance. Their ambitions and fates intertwined with the rhythm of the cosmos. As they uncover its different forms, the universe whispers secrets known only to those who dare to dream. And when they do dream, stars begin to align for them. Destiny bows to their command and their kingdoms start to thrive. Prepare to get used to seeing more moments like this in this video. Because
you are now in the presence of a king. What?
Pero pwede po ba kami magtanong ng tatlong tanong para makapasa namin ang kaalaman ng bawat Pilipino?
Kuya, ano lang to? School project, kahit magkamali ka, okay lang. Mali din naman kami.
Unang-una po, sino po ang pambansang bayani po natin? Halata naman po kasi sa Rizal
Pasimple ka.
because what initially was just another playful joke turned into reality 2 years later.
Sample.
Sa gitna ng pag-iisa.
Okay.
Ayun lang po.
Hindi ko alam yun.
Oo nga. Oo nga. Oh, nag-turn ng chair si
It's stoned
Stel,
upon the
yung
voice.
Coach Stel. Si Coach
No way,
Stel.
Stel ended up on the voice.
Burn, love it.
Hi mga kapuso, this is Coach Tel of The Voice Generations.
Boy group in the land.
Hello po sa inyo lahat, kami po ang SB19. At full support kami kay Coach Stel.
Stel's an amazing singer. He deserves to be a voice judge.
So from Stel singing in an empty room to performing in The Voice as one of the coaches because of this incident.
Geto.
Anong sayo yan?
Geto.
Geto.
Geto. SB19.
SB19.
Let's go. Bawal na raw.
Bawal.
Naningin na sila. Naningin na. Oo, bawal na daw. O hindi, mamaya sa labas.
Hindi ba good promo yun
Thank you
for
po.
the music
may bayad
industry?
na eh.
Ay, ganun lang pala.
Pero
Sayang.
mamaya po.
Thank you.
Sa labas.
This triggered fans, bashers, and musicians, making this issue explode.
I mean,
One
they want to
side
take
says
the
it's
money
the
off
artist's
of it.
right to
The
collect
It
royalty,
is their right.
while the other
It's-
calls them
it's
greedy.
Their song.
Despite
They
the
put all the
issue,
work into it.
SB19 kept going. They were so unstoppable that even technical issues couldn't even hold them back.
Yeah, Gento is probably the coolest live song. They nailed it. They really nailed Gento.
Di ko basta-basta makakakita ng ganito. Di ko nakilala nung hindi malatang. Larang makin ako, tamang mekani ko, ay ako. Nanamoni-moni ko sa daming pinagdaan. Nagbago ng story. Sa mga chismo, tuloy na tumaling na rin ako. Hindi ba talaga magaling? Hindi ko ba mano, hindi. Sa ito naman itong pagbeg, ibarat kong malisto, lagi na listo. Kahit pasin na pisto, tiglog ko na
Listo, ready?
Na pisto!
The real sugar duties all day.
All day!
So they come and tell it to the program. Just like you're with the harder world play. Well, I'm home court.
Sa akin sa pagkahiruin.
Ito na nga wala naman. Kung magawa mo mga ito sigaw pa. Kung galing sa lupa. Bakit pilitin mo mukha, hindi mo makukuha.
This is crazy. Yeah,
And then,
Ken, happy birthday. Para ni mo ning
mga tuiga nga hingabot hinaot ko nga ang Ginoo hatag pa nimo og dugang mga katuigan sa imong kinabuhi pero nasayon ko nga ang Ginoo nagproteksyon.
Pa rin nakikita yung tatay mo?
Opo, never po. Recently po parang may nagpakilala po sa akin na kapatid po ng father ko. Kaso daw po, wala na daw sa katinoang isip. So, nag-move on na lang po.
Ay.
Damn.
SB19 have gone through some tough times for sure. But the toughest thing was yet to happen.
Before mabuo yung pagtatagin yung once, sobrang dami namin pinagdaanan, challenges, problem. And yung SB19 mismo na name, alam niya sa pagkakaroon problem siya talaga.
Fans have recently observed alterations on their social media accounts and promotional materials, notably the absence of the name SB19.
Most of their Asian tour concerts got cancelled last minute, which angered some fans. ShowBT still owns the name and just allowed the group to use it in exchange for a cut from their income, which is a significant blow to SB19's finances. It was all about the love for their craft and especially for their fans. So one day after the end of the worst setback,
next is the pioneer of P-pop. It's SB19.
comes their best global comeback.
Pilipinas! I woke up and baked their potato. Got carved shape me for major. But I say we not mediocre.
SB19 opened the show in the best way the fans could ever imagine. The biggest artists who attended the event couldn't even hide their amazement. Not only that, because they also received not just one, but two major awards, putting their name SB19 and the Philippines on the map. So what have we learned from their story so far? For me, if someone wants to become a king, they have to live like one from the beginning. Living like a king isn't about enjoying a comfortable life full of luxury. It's all about daring yourself to dream. They were not born winners, but they built themselves to win. From being fans of their idols to becoming one themselves. We don't even realize that SB19 have always been living like kings all along. And they have been sitting on their throne, which is the destiny of their own. And their legacy is their kingdom, or what we call today as fandom. Let us make way, because
you are now in the presence of a king.
So yeah, P-pop kings, they really worked their way up to that. I think they earned it. I mean, I don't know who they'd be competing with, I guess, though. All right. Last one. For now.
Pay very close attention to these clips. This is SB19 at their most broken state. And there's one thing in common behind these emotional breakdowns. Family. In my years of supporting them, never have I ever seen them break down because of their critics and bashers. Except for this infamous interview. SB19 were called gay and accused of imitating K-pop.
Bothered by the fact that you sound like a Korean.
Tatang Robin rushed in to back them up. They were fine at first, smiling as they try to keep it together.
Nung questioning sa atin nung simula nung una natin, offensive.
Until they can't.
Sino ba kayo?
Ay, wow.
You can see tears in their eyes as they're trying to fight back as doubt starts creeping in. Then comes darkness in their eyes as if something inside just snapped. You see, even the toughest people can be broken. But throughout life, only one thing could put that look in a man's eyes. Vengeance.
It would be like they're listening to the Avengers of the Philippines.
Pero para sa akin, yung masarap i-achieve eh. Yung mga bagay na imposible.
Masarap kasi sa pakaramdam na ano, yung mga basher yung dati, kinakain nila ngayon.
When they fail, praying on my downfall. Just thought I would quit. Never will.
Back in early 2019, the boys were slated to perform as a side act at the fan meet of two visiting K-pop idols. SB19 were ready to go like it was just another performance night. After the main Korean act finished their intro number, they handed their mics to SB19 for the intermission. The show's host also handed off his mic. So Justin, Pablo, and Stel got their mics, while Josh and Ken were like, "What about us?" The host answered, "I'm sorry guys, but these 3 mics are all you got." This all happened in the last minute before SB19's performance. They had 2 options: play it safe by backing out, or go all in, risking the possibility of messing up their lines and choreography. There were only 3 mics for 5 guys. But what happened next is just stuff of legends.
That's crazy.
And this is how they earned the respect of many fans. If the world was ending and it would take one ultimate performance to save it, I'm betting on SB19 because for me, they are the most clutch performers ever. I just know that they will never let me down because they always perform with a vengeance, like there's no tomorrow. And they have already proven this on world stages. After all, these 5 just have it. The guts paired with the ability to execute under heavy pressure, even if things don't go their way. Like their own company, turning on them.
Fans have recently observed alterations on their social media accounts and promotional materials, notably the absence of the name SB19.
I don't want to bore you with legal terms, so let me explain what happened in the simplest way. The boys' contract with Show BT had just expired and they had decided to opt out of renewing it to instead build their own company. Turns out that they are also clutch when it comes to making major business decisions.
Sorry to disappoint you, Show BT. Huh? You triggered my trap card. Solo projects.
Historically, when group members start going solo, it usually leads to the group's decline, even downfall or disbandment. But for SB19, their solo projects kept their previous company from pocketing free lunch money off of their labors, while slowly funding their own baby 1Z. Not gonna lie, that is one hell of a genius way to exact vengeance. And boy oh boy how their solo careers flourished. And this only strengthened their fan base, who got more invested as they found out more about how strong each member truly is. And because of these solo projects, it became a very productive year for 1Z. But for Show BT, not so much. It must have been very frustrating for Show BT, so much so that they decided to abandon the trademark that same year, which allowed 1Z to register it under them. And as of December 27, 2024, the name SB19 and its trademark finally belonged to its rightful owner.
Wow.
The major setback was finally over. And the same guy who said this to Callista.
Kinabook nyo rin ang launching ng SB19. Sana lang sa dulo, mas mataas pa rin kayo sa SB19 dahil kinabook nyo nga ang launching.
He's still active to this day on his Facebook page with 32k followers, posting gossip about celebrities. But looking at the level of engagement he gets, not many people seem to care anymore. But what about Beyond Zero? Honestly, I don't know. All of the members disappeared except for their leader, who is now happily performing as a drag queen. What about Callista?
What a change.
Well, instead of supporting their fellow countrymen, they resorted to mocking SB19's appearance and branding them as K-pop copycats. Because of the backlash they received, they deleted their video without any apology and moved on as if nothing had happened. Then just a few months ago, one of them did something quite surprising. Renz Verano performed SB19's Go Up. The same exact song they criticized 5 years ago. Now who's the real copycat? So going back, SB19 started 2025 with their name under their full control, so they didn't waste any time and dropped the trailer of their finale EP Simula at Wakas on January 31st. And let me just say that I don't think any artist has done anything like it, because they managed to seamlessly put together the biggest songs in one epic soundtrack, matching it with amazing visuals full of Easter eggs.
One piece of music is crazy.
Dissed Josh and SB19 in a song that he hoped would be his comeback to glory.
Carbon copy ng K-pop, fake fuck. Nagpaparinig pa sa'yo na nanahimik. Say what, dapat dyan pinapakitaan ng tunay na rap. ASAP, ang lakas magtangas netong bagitong naka-make up.
Pablo revealed in an interview that he advised Josh not to engage in a counter diss because he's planning something. So the aftermath of all this was that To's Facebook page got deleted, while Abra's listeners' count stayed at mediocre levels. 2 months later, they released the Simula at Wakas EP, and I have to give these two clowns some credit that they deserve, because thanks to them, we got Dunka. If Pablo describes themselves as Avengers, then this music video is their version of the iconic scene in Endgame. Just look at the amount of relevant celebrities in this video. It is also rumored that most of these celebrities showed up for free. What I love about the music video is that it exuded so much Filipino pride with so many cultural references. I appreciate the fact that they are fighting for artistic freedom, the same exact thing that I am fighting for. Nobody was ready for this because the lyrics of the song and the story of the music video did such a phenomenal job in emphasizing how brutal time could be when taken for granted. Not many artists have that ability to impact lives, and SB19 are one of those few artists. And another reason why they made such an impact with this song is because they also had a taste of how brutal time could be.
Broke my heart kasi until high school, diba, kaka-music. Ako tabi, nasa gitna ako ng lolo ko sa akin. Sobrang grabe yung regrets. Kasi, noong time na naging medyo successful na ako, may medyo tulo ako sa kanya.
He was too late.
Actually, hindi pa ako nakapag-move. Sinabi ko sa kanya na, bakit ngayon? Gusto kong gawin yung mga bagay na hindi ko nagawa sa'yo dati kasi
So to wrap it all up, SB19 Simula at Wakas EP was an epic comeback. All tracks charted everywhere in the world, racking up millions upon millions of streams, a fitting vengeance to their haters. So what have we learned from all this? For me, I learned that there is a healthy way to take a path of vengeance. SB19 showed us that they are capable of fighting back when backed against the wall. They also proved how great of a tactician they are by picking their battles and knowing the perfect time to strike back. And I also learned how powerful 18 is, because every time SB19 gets attacked, we were always ready to clap back with a vengeance. And the rest of the obstacles that might derail SB19's path to greatness? Well, let's just say that karma will do its work. And for the haters who still say that SB19 did not pave the way, this message is for you.
It is a profound honor to stand before you today to celebrate a group that has not only captured the hearts of millions, but has elevated Filipino pride on the global stage. SB19. Just as the Velarde map once guided explorers to new frontiers, SB19's music and dedication serve as a beacon for the next generation, lighting the way toward endless possibilities. SB19, you are more than just artists. You are modern-day navigators, charting a path for the future of P-pop. This commemorative map, a testament to our history, symbolizes the courage to embark new journeys, where Filipino pride, resilience, and ingenuity shine brightly for the world to see.
Yes, binigay po sa amin kanina ang Murillo Velarde 1734 map is more than just a map dahil naniniwala po kami na ito po ay simbolo ng ating nakaraan at patunay ng ating kasalukuyan at gabay sa ating kinabukasan.
Dahil po dito, patuloy na hinihikayat namin ang bawat artistang Pilipino na yakapin ang ating kultura at karanasan dahil ang bawat obra ay nagiging bahagi ng makasaysayang mapa na gagabay sa susunod na henerasyon.
More than a historical document, this map represents a profound truth that our identity as Filipinos is embedded not just in our culture but in every piece of land and water that we continue to honor and protect.
Our responsibility and hope goes beyond resilience. It lies in understanding our roots, embracing our identity, and acting with genuine love for our nation.
Ang karangalang ito, ang paalalang ito at ang tungkuling ito ay hindi lang para po sa amin. Para ito sa bawat Pilipino dito man sa Pilipinas o sa iba't ibang pampaling ng mundo. We promise to honor this responsibility, serving as a bridge between our rich history and the modern Filipino spirit.
Congratulations, SB19. Thank you for being our modern-day map makers, guiding us toward a brighter future for Filipino music and culture. May you continue to go up, shine brightly like the stars, proving that no challenge is too great for those who dare to dream.
Crazy good series, man. I started recording a long time ago, and I started recording quite a bit earlier today, and right now it's 12:30 in the morning, and this is all I'm going to be able to think about the next day. There's just a lot to process. SB19 faced so much diversity. They asked earlier if it's fate or if it was just their perseverance. And I don't know. Like, to get those 5 together only happens because one guy leaves his Korean pop group, comes to the Philippines. But then they persevered to it. Many people probably quit that program. They didn't know when their album was coming out. They had so much ambiguity. Their K-pop training wasn't really K-pop training. And they taught themselves. Yet they're still here. Josh having been fired. And then them having basically broke up because the press tore them apart. Growing up with grandparents, not knowing parents, having broken homes. It's an absolute miracle that they're still here. Para atin. It's the love of their fans that can push them through. I don't even think that's it. I think some people will just succeed regardless of whatever's thrown in front of them, and those are 5 individuals who are always going to succeed no matter what. Alright. For the last time, thank you guys for watching this. As always, you've been amazing, and I've been Louie. I'll see you soon.